Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! So, I was kind of expecting to start this episode with Lambda becoming immortal, but there's actually a couple of interesting observations I would like to make along the way. Starting with the boulders. So I have the stone helmet equipped, which will knock the boulders out of the way, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to knock these two out of the way. And then I'm going to backtrack and reload the map. And an interesting thing is going to happen here. The boulders that I knocked away are going to still be knocked away. So, dash up here, and you could briefly see them still off to the side. And it's a really interesting quirk. What's going on is the boulders don't reset if you knock them out of the way. They do reset, however, if they run into a wall. And they just ran into a wall, so now they are going to be reset. That is very interesting. I have to wonder how these were programmed that they actually work that way. That even if you leave and return to the room, the boulders that you knocked out of the way are still out of the way rather than just sitting back where they were. It's clearly a glitch, but it's certainly an odd one. And definitely one I thought was worth showing on camera. Okay, so before we move on here, I'm gonna go ahead and tell Einar about the murder that just happened. Pretty sure I didn't do that in the first run. Are you okay? Did you see a ghost or something? I see. So it came down to that. I am sadly not surprised. No point in wallowing on that now. Our future is already dire enough as it is. I'll keep the sad news to myself for now. Mass panic won't help us. Please make haste to heaven's reach's peak, Lambda. I believe in you. Okie dokie. The next thing I want to show off is the Eternal Blizzard. Under normal circumstances, you need to reach the gods and talk to them in order to avoid getting too cold, and they will point you in the correct direction to escape this area. You cannot progress to the next section without talking to them. However, I am kind of curious, what happens if we wear the Berserker Cape? With this, we don't actually have to worry about freezing, so I am free to explore. Well, the first thing I'm going to try is backtracking. And nope, you can't backtrack yet. Not until we finish this section. So next thing I'm going to do is ignore you completely. So arrows pointing down in our direction we need to go, but you know what? I'm going to ignore them and just go up. And so far it seems that this is an eternal blizzard. Or rather, it is a looping blizzard. So I'm gonna go ahead and follow the arrows, continue to not really talk to any of the gods. We come to this section. And there's a threshold here. We are being warped to another map as I reach this point. You can tell because the blizzard is being reset. So which god is that over there? I think that's the last one? Or did I get reset? No, I'm back at the start, I think. Yep, I've looped back. Alright, well, let me find Alara then. That should mean if I go through here, it takes me to the map with Alara. No, I am back at the start of the map. Wait. No. I think I broke it. I mean, I was supposed to find a... Oh, I know what's going on. Allura doesn't appear until we talk to Vathia. Yeah, sure enough, we're not only warm, but we're healed up. So there you are. We're going to have to talk to you in order to make the last one appear. Bera. And now we know. Okay, one more thing before we begin alternate chapter 5. It occurs to me that I didn't really give the things here at the... whatever this place is called, much of an opportunity to do anything. So let's go ahead and see what, like, this one is capable of. Turn around so that I don't back attack you. I do want to give you a chance to do stuff. Which one are you? You are Overseer. Alright, let's defend and see what you got. Apparently you got that. Well, that was definitely worth showing off. By the way, I am really powerful with this staff now. My magic is buffed out the wazoo. It definitely helps that I am wearing Ku's turban, though. Get wrecked. Okay. That's all I wanted to show off. When next we meet, it'll be the beginning of alternate chapter 5. Chapter 5, Leap of Faith. Well, we are going to leap down into the Tuonela. And we get this reveal with Lambda's changed eyes. Let's do a side-by-side comparison real quick. Lambda, you look different. Your eyes have a new color. Yeah, I want to talk about that in a bit. That spear, those eyes, that determination. This must mean you acquired the blessing of the gods. But what about Fred and Starkus? Oh, I guess Einar didn't tell you about that. I see. May the gods greet their souls with warmth. I am sadly not surprised Starkus took it that far. Yeah, that one is not as surprising. We will prepare a ceremony to honor them both. The settlers don't need to know about our internal quarrels. People need hope, not despair. And now we only have one abled Manafinder left. I mean, technically Einar is a Manafinder. Although he has been injured recently. Einar, what should we do next? We still have no way of locating mana stones. You tell them about Frederick's plan, descending the Tuonela. But no Manafinder has ever returned from the Tuonela expeditions. Apparently no chickens have either. We don't even know the extent of your newfound powers. I could totally, oh, how do I want to word this? I could totally give a cold response right now. But no. We're gonna make sure that Lambda is still Lambda. Believe in me. I have always believed in you, and you will always, and will always do. Lambda. How can I say no to that? Without you, the settlement would be history by now. At this point, I trust you more than I trust myself. Just know when to back down. There is no shame in that. We all depend on you. I can see your determination. Very well, then. I can only wish you the best of luck and pray for your safe return. I will tell the other settlers that you are out seeking mana. There is some truth to this. I believe in you, Lambda. And thank you. Oh, there's one more thing. Things are pretty chaotic right now, and your eyes and new powers will raise more questions among the settlers. Yeah, too bad we don't have, like, sunglasses that she could wear. So please lay low in the meantime. Mass panic is the last thing we need right now. So I heard. Okay, real quick here. Throughout this adventure, I have been trying to avoid spending too much money because I want to afford a 10,000 Joe coin invisibility cape. So let me go ahead and sell some of the stuff I've acquired so far, and my total amount of things, my total money that I have at this point in the game is 523. Yeah, I'm not sure that I'm actually going to be able to buy that on this playthrough. Unless the monsters up ahead drop some really expensive stuff that I can sell. This ain't happening. Not even on New Game Plus Plus. Okay, just real quick, I acquired Vathia's Moon. Where is that sitting? There it is. Yeah, I kind of do want to equip that. That's a good one. Though surprisingly, the Unity Barret is better for attack and magic attack. But I'll take the defenses. Oh, speaking of the gods, just to clarify here, I wanted to double check. You do not get any blessings from gaining however many levels I just gained. I have 4 on hand, but that's because I did a little extra grinding before getting the blessing, or the immortality. Have those blessing points for a rainy day. It's a shame that the gods couldn't also give the blessing to Scar. They really do play favoritism towards humanity. So, gotta leave Scar behind. He's 40 levels behind, and that would probably be an issue. Hey Scar, you can stay and hang out with us. Listen boy, her powers are on a whole other scale now. You would only slow her down. I mean, I gave you all of the special items that I could to buff you up, but they don't compare with what I just received. Don't worry, we'll take care of him. What are my stats right now anyway? I forget. Yeah, that's a pretty big boost. At least 100 points on most of those, at least. My attack didn't really go up that high, though. That's okay. I'm using Savius' staff a lot, and that doesn't use attack power. Oh, back on the subject of blessings. When it comes to stat boosts, 3 levels is the max for the boosting. And just to show what blessings I went with, at least in regards to stats, I haven't learned any magic since, and I haven't learned alertness. Alright, let's go. This is automatic. Well, that wasn't there before. Jump down into the Tuonela. Yep. Leap of faith. Well, safe to say that she's going to survive that fall, considering she can leap up into space with her newest weapon. Well, this is creepy. Can't interact with that either. This is a heal point? Yep, this is a heal point. Oh my gosh. The endgame hype is real. Not only because we're finally back in endgame, but I finally get to record regular Let's Playing again. No skipping around, no pre-planned script. I haven't been able to make a regular Let's Play in months. So what do we got here? Very haunting battle music first off. We are fighting some... oh gosh, their guts are spilling out. This almost sounds like boss music. I mean, it's not. Rotting beasts. Okay, first things first. There's a weapon that I got from Orbor that I really didn't use very much in the first run. The Makua... this thing here. It is a wooden club with several embedded mana stone blades. Attack power is affected by both attack and magic attack. So it would benefit to buff my attack to boost that up. More importantly, what is its unleash? Celestial Moon. Unleashes this thing's potential. Deliver a devastating magical debuffing attack to all foes. Let's try it out. Yeah, it's kind of effective. Oh gosh. Is this what happened to the people who came down here? Suddenly I'm not so certain that this is a good place for everyone to go. Well, actually, we're not going to be bringing everyone down here. We're just going to build a new mana hill on top of this place. So, what's the attack like for this? Well, first things first, let me imbue. $1,200? They are poisonous. And ironically, the only status effect resistance I got a blessing for is poison. Alright, Savia's staff. An extra 100 points. Orber's weapon would probably be more effective if I did go for those attack buffs. For now, I'm sticking with Savia's staff. You know, it's kind of nice seeing this high damage that I'm used to seeing, but I also have a ton more HP. I don't feel nearly as threatened by this. Though again, I may be immortal, but I am not invincible. Oh hey, they dropped dirt. That'll come in handy. Not effective if eaten by humans. Alright, let me try this out. It's pretty effective to me. I mean, Scar's not eating these. Oh, I still got bread. I should go ahead and eat that when I get the chance. No, that could not have been a very fun death. It reminds me of Pompeii. A few battle animations. Oh, yeah. Hey, if your computer sucks, you can turn this stuff off. Ah! Wow! This is a straight-up massacre. Oh, this is a different enemy. What do we got here? Shook. I wouldn't really know what element is best to use here, so I'm just imbuing mana. Sticking with the staff. Okay. Don't know how much HP these have. Would I have been able to one-shot them without end mana? Oh, by the way, in case you hadn't noticed, I have 142 mana shards. Once again, stacked up plenty during this adventure. No, I absolutely don't need to imbue. Extreme bite, huh? Well, your bite's bark was worse than the bite itself. How many people did they send down here? You know what? These probably aren't all Manafinders. Some of these could be nomads who wandered down here over the years. We should have sent Octavius down here. Hey, you want to prove that your strength? Go ahead and hop down into the Tuonela. It'd be funny if even Octavius was afraid of this place. I'm gonna save before trying to attack that thing. Oh, this would be a good thing for Demon Slayer. They're literally demons after all. On a second thought, my magical power is just that good. Alright. I wanted to talk about the situation with Lambda's eyes. So, I am a big fan of the saying, the eyes are a window to the soul. The saying basically means that the expression in someone's eyes can reveal their emotions. And to me personally, the eyes are also a defining trait. Like, regardless of whether I'm a raccoon, or a skunk, or a pig, I have the same eyes. That is how you know it's me. That and the pink plaid shirt and the Game Boy I'm always carrying. I've also seen some stories and movies play up the idea of that, where a character gets transformed into some sort of creature, and you look into their eyes, and you recognize them, and you can see that they are still the same person. Or alternatively, someone has been cursed into becoming a mindless beast, and their eyes have become a soulless void. Not really a fan when that happens. Meanwhile, we have the current situation. Whoa, wow. Okay, whatever force is doing this is building a collection. Let me see what this is real quick. This might be something that we learned in the first chapter 5. Remedy. Cures all status ailments to one ally. Anyway, on the subject of eyes, we come back to this situation with Lambda's changed eyes. In this case, it is an indication of ascension into immortality. Presumably, she is still herself, though we did have that option to make a cold response. But otherwise, it's a sign of her greater power. It's kind of like how in Dragon Ball Z, Saiyans have green eyes when they become Super Saiyans. I myself have this idea in mind, an alternate universe where I, as a raccoon dragon, have been transformed into a Nidoran dragon. I initially have my own eyes, so you know it's me, but here I am learning how to live on 4 legs as a trainer's Pokemon, until one day, through some sort of process, I'm not sure what, I am further transformed, down to my very soul. This unlocks my potential, allowing me to move and battle like a natural-born Nidoran. For if you look into my eyes, that is what you now see. The color of my eyes reveal that I am still myself, but otherwise, I am all Pokemon. And this is a concept that I really like the idea of, to being transformed down to the very soul, while of course still being myself. Because that's kind of important, you know? Anyway, take a quick peek in here. Alright, we got, speaking of souls, I guess we're going to be dealing with those next time. Thank you all for watching, and huzzah for alternate chapter 5!